Thank you all for joining us for an evening with Peter Thiel. My name is Kimberly Howe, and I'm a junior in Columbia College and a board member of CORE, the Columbia Organization of Rising Entrepreneurs. CORE is Columbia's student entrepreneurship society and is one of the largest and most active organizations at Columbia. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and launch the next wave of Columbia entrepreneurs. To that end, we organize and host workshops, challenges, lectures, and incredible speaker events such as the one you are here for this evening. Before we get started, CORE would like to thank our amazing partners, the Eugene Lang Entrepreneurship Center at Columbia Business School and Columbia Entrepreneurship for their support in making tonight's event possible. With that, I would like to introduce Dave Lerner, the Director of Columbia Entrepreneurship. Please welcome Dave Lerner.
Thank you. Thanks, Kimberly. I want to welcome everybody. It's great to see such a massive crowd here to kick off the season at Columbia. It seems like all these great entrepreneurs are kicking off their book tours at Columbia these days, which is a great tradition. I hope we continue. Ben Horowitz launched his book, The Hard Thing About Hard Things, a few months ago, and now Peter's here, so we're delighted to host him. And delighted, too, to have Shane Snow, a graduate of Columbia's Journalism School, co-founder of Contently, which is a company that's doing really well. And he's also put out a book that's doing incredibly well called Smart Cuts, which you'll hear more about today. A few things to say. After the discussion that we're going to have, Peter's books are going to be on sale in the back of the room. There's going to be a book signing in the green room. And I'll just say a couple other things. Columbia Entrepreneurship is an effort to harness the massive entrepreneurial energy of the entire Columbia community. It's out of the President's office. We've had a great year. We're looking forward to another great year. We're really proud of collaborating with 5 deans to open Columbia's Startup Lab down on 175 Varick Street. So Columbia is downtown and uptown now, and we have 71 alumni entrepreneurs working on 33 startups down there, so it's incredibly exciting. So listen, I just want to welcome you all. We're going to have a Global Entrepreneurship Month coming up on October 13th to be exact. And you can find out a lot about it by going to entrepreneurship.columbia.edu. So have fun tonight, welcome, and it's great to have you here. Thanks a lot. So I just want to introduce the next speaker. He's a senior at the School of General Studies. He's the president of CORE, the Columbia Organization of Rising Entrepreneurs. He's an entrepreneur himself, and he has a full-time job somehow. He's the co-founder of a music distribution startup called Track Ripple. And really, he's just a supernova of a human being. He's got massive energy. Please give a warm Columbia welcome to Andrew Satz.
Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for being here tonight. And thank you, Dave, for that wonderful introduction. I also want to thank the Eugene Lang Center for Entrepreneurship and Columbia Entrepreneurship for being absolutely amazing partners in this event. As Dave mentioned, my name is Andrew Satz. I have the distinct pleasure of being the president of Columbia Organization of Rising Entrepreneurs. I'm also a senior in the School of General Studies. For those of you who don't know about the School of General Studies, it's the premier undergraduate college for non-traditional students, including veterans, artistic performers, and entrepreneurs. So Kimberly introduced you guys to CORE a little bit earlier, and so I won't make you wait any longer for Peter by explaining what we do. But I do want to talk to you guys about something amazing that's going on here at Columbia around entrepreneurship. On your seats, you should have received a flyer for the Columbia Launchpad. The Columbia Launchpad is a year's worth of entrepreneurial programming that was designed under an unprecedented partnership between the many schools and organizations here at Columbia University. Columbia Launchpad was designed to allow Columbia affiliates that are anywhere along the entrepreneurship spectrum, whether you want to get into entrepreneurship but you don't even have an idea, all the way to launching your company. Along with helping to launch people into entrepreneurship, Launchpad was designed to help students and young alumni prepare for the $250,000 Columbia Venture Competition. The $250,000 Columbia Venture Competition is an amazing opportunity designed to provide Columbians with the financial support to launch their ventures. So please make sure to head to Columbia Launchpad to stay up to columbialaunchpad.com to stay up to date on all the things happening around entrepreneurship and to get involved in Columbia, the Columbia entrepreneurship community. So with all those exciting items mentioned, it's my great pleasure to introduce my friend, the director of the Eugene Lang Center for Entrepreneurship at Columbia Business School, Vincent Ponzo.
Good evening, everybody. I promise I am the last person before Peter gets up here on stage. Just wanted to take a second to thank Dave Lerner, thank Andrew Satz, and really thank everybody here tonight for journeying so far uptown to Columbia to hear the amazingly talented, incredibly intelligent Peter Thiel speak to us tonight. As the new director of the Eugene Lang Entrepreneurship Center at Columbia Business School, I have been very, very fortunate to have inherited a legacy of entrepreneurship that spans almost 20 years. Over the course of those many years, the Lang Center has produced entrepreneurs and entrepreneurial thinkers of all types across all geographies and across all industries. Some of those graduates have even received what might be considered the ultimate endorsement, an investment from Peter Thiel's Founders Fund, with the fund-making investments in Columbia Business School related companies such as ZocDoc, Newton, and Spotify, all of which have Columbia Business School alumni in critical leadership roles ranging from CEO to CTO to COO. So Peter really doesn't need much of an introduction, but I'm going to introduce him anyway. Peter Thiel is an entrepreneur and investor. He first gained attention for his attempt to replace the US dollar by starting PayPal, which did not achieve that ultimate goal, but which did change the way payments work and made it possible for hundreds of thousands of small businesses to thrive on the internet. After taking PayPal public and then selling it to eBay, he has become known as the Don of the PayPal Mafia, since so many of his former colleagues have gone on to start successful companies, including SpaceX, Tesla Motors, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Yelp. In 2004, Peter himself started Palantir Technologies, a data analytics company that makes tools for national security and global finance. That same year, he also made the first outside investment in Facebook, where he continues to serve on the board of directors. Today, as a partner at Founders Fund and in his own investing, he works to identify and support the next generation of technology companies. He also started the Thiel Foundation and the 20 Under 20 Thiel Fellowship, helping to ignite a debate on the differences that might exist between learning and schooling. Despite his criticism of the education bubble, in spring 2012, Peter taught a class in the computer science department of his alma mater, Stanford University. He has now revised and rewritten that class to make the new book called 0 to 1, Notes on Startups or How to Build the Future. So let's all give Peter a warm New York City welcome. Thank you.